Cheers,
I
mate.
think you're a tosser, you little toss pot.
Thanks.
And I won't be doing any more interviews with you little toss pot bearded.
No worries, mate.
bald-headed
Thanks very much.
tosser. Kiss my balls, you little wank. You little house.
Have you worked out how to close this phone? Are you alright?
Suck
Hit the button.
WBC heavyweight champion of the world Tyson Fury made an appearance on the True Geordie podcast. It appears Tyson turned up expecting a routine sloppy toppy interview, but True Geordie had other plans. He proceeded to grill Tyson regarding his fight against Chisora, telling him in basic terms, listen, nobody want to see that shit. Respectfully though, he kept it very professional and very respectful throughout the entire interview. He gave Tyson his flowers, gave him all the praises, gave him a couple handy, but Tyson wanted a sloppy toppy. He wasn't feeling the line of questioning. There were a few instances where Tyson would give his routine, just light answers. For example, he said, I don't care about legacy, but True Geordie was like, no, you do care about legacy because you're always talking about you're the greatest ever. So that shows you do care about legacy, no? Normally when Tyson says things like that, the interviewer would just nod and say, yeah, Tyson, that's correct. You don't care about legacy. But True Geordie wasn't having none of that. He gave him a lot of pushback, and Tyson's not used to that. You can clearly see Tyson getting increasingly frustrated throughout the interview. Geordie, he wasn't backing down. He kept pushing. Referenced in the second Fury Chisora fight, talking about how the crowd was booing towards the end of the fight, breaking down Chisora's recent boxing record, and he hasn't had the best of times lately. Even in his last fight that he won against Kubrat Pulev, it was a very tight decision. It's not like Chisora's been this all-conquering heavyweight, so why are you in the ring with him? People don't want to see that. Tyson was like, who are you to tell him he has lost this fight? You've never jumped in the ring. You know that old chestnut they like to pull, that old card. Say, you've never jumped in the ring, you don't have the heart to get in the ring, how can you criticize? But you don't have to jump in the ring to see that a guy's lost this amount of fights. A fan can have an opinion too. When it's positive things being said by the fans, they don't have any issues with it. But as soon as there's some sort of criticism, nah, you've never been in the ring, you can't say anything about that. Like what? How does that make any sense? Football, for example, we can't look at the league table and say, now we can't speak on who's in the relegation zone, who's lost this amount of games because we've never played football. We can't speak on it. That's ridiculous. It's boxing, it's a sport. Fans know what they're looking at. They're entitled to their opinions too. They pay money. So when you announce crap, expect outrage. Expect people to be unhappy with you fighting Derek Chisora. Don't think, I'm the Gypsy King. They're just gonna eat up whatever I give them. Nah, you're definitely wrong about that. You saw what happened with you potentially fighting Mano Char. You saw the backlash you received. That's why you opted to fight Derek Chisora. It's not like that's any much better. It is a better fight, but it's still not what we want to see, and you guys know this, but do they care? Hell no. So you're supposed to take the backlash because you expected it, so eat it up. Don't get all upset. They're getting grilled by True Geordie. Don't get upset. Take it, rather than giving us a bunch of ridiculous reasons why you're fighting Chisora. One of them was I'm gonna be the first heavyweight champion ever to complete 2 trilogies. Like, who do you think really cares about that? Nobody gives a nobody cares about no first champion to complete 2 trilogies. We want to see proper fights. We don't care about that. That's some silly bit of history. No one cares. Another reason which I feel he should be getting a lot of criticism and pushback for is he's back talking about this foreign talk. Nobody wants to see me fight no foreigners. Like, why doesn't he get as much criticism as he warrants for these ridiculous comments he keeps making about foreigners and this guy doesn't speak English, you want to see him fight over here, nobody cares about him, it's a European. Like,
Usyk ain't on the list, he's a no-name, no one's interested and he doesn't make any money, so what would I want to fight him for? It's a small cruiserweight, a foreigner, don't speak good English, and nobody's really interested anyway, he's not setting anything alight. I want the big fights that people are interested in, and that ain't one of them.
What if he was to beat Joshua?
Still, it won't be a big fight, he's still a foreigner in a westernised world. The belts are back in the West, and they're going to stay there, and for whatever it sounds like, the heavyweight champion should be from Britain or America, nowhere else.
Tyson, you're the heavyweight champion of the world. The world, not heavyweight champion of the UK. You're supposed to fight people that don't speak English. We don't care. As long as they're good, bring them over here to fight. Go fight them wherever you have to fight them. Fight good, tough competition. Nobody cares about fighting people that can speak English. We don't care about that. People want to see proper fights. Nobody want to see me fight Usyk because Usyk doesn't speak English, blah 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 blah. Ridiculous. You didn't have no issues with Sever Seferi's command of the English language. He didn't speak a lick of English, but you fought him. And that angle of trying to force it and make it seem like people are disrespecting Chisora, that's not the case whatsoever. Even True Geordie said it. Chisora is a legend, and I agree with him. Chisora is a British boxing legend, so that's not the case whatsoever. It's not disrespect. It's just we don't feel Chisora deserves a shot at the WBC heavyweight title. What for scraping a decision over Kubrat Pulev? Chisora was on a 3-fight losing streak before that win against Kubrat Pulev. He lost to Parker. No. He lost to Usyk, lost to Parker again, and then beat Kubrat Pulev. Is that championship form? Hell no. It was quite cheap and low of Tyson to make it seem like True Geordie was attacking Chisora, which wasn't the case whatsoever. He's clearly a big fan of Tyson Fury, was praising him throughout the whole interview, so he's obviously just like every other fan that wants to see a proper fight, just like me and whoever's listening to this video. We want to see Tyson in the ring with a credible opponent, not Derek Chisora. Sorry, that's just the bottom line. Anyways, I thoroughly enjoyed that interview though. Big up True Geordie for grilling that boy. Big up True Geordie. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below though. Let me know what you think. I want to know your thoughts on this interview and Tyson Chisora and all that. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe if you're new around here. Notification bell, have that turned on so you know exactly what's going on up here. The Twitter's !UK. I'm out.